All right, so I'm going to record this and we are going to get started. All right. So welcome to ECP 102. Today I'm going to go over just navigating the course. It takes getting used to. Once you get used to the platform, everything is straightforward. Yes, so I have a little presentation. I'm just going to go through it and we will be on our way here. All right, so the title of this this course is ECP 102. Somebody was asking, what does ECP stand for? It's Educational Consortium is the name of the organization, which is separate from Healing Hands. Healing Hands, developed this, so we had to register a separate thing. So 102 is about implant placement and restoration. So the implant placement and restoration course. So if you see this ECP 102, that means there's an ECP 101. ECP 101 is just an immersion, a day of 8 hours of getting used to just the possibilities of implant placement and how to, how to make an osteotomy on the jaw. So you got to get a bit of a hands-on, but it just kind of puts us on the same page. My name is Honoré Abeuvo. I'm a graduate from the University of Benin. So I left University of Benin. I went to Chapel Hill in North Carolina to do a public health degree, and I left there. I went to University of Illinois in Chicago to get my DMD, then also volunteering in the United States Army as a soldier. So once in a while, I get to go do some, if they need anyone to help out with just stuff, we are part of that. So just recently finishing up residency in prosthodontics at the University of Michigan, and I'm on my way to my next action. My next action is going to take me all the way to Mississippi Jackson. That's what we have right now. So I'm actually heading down there today, so to go take a look and see if it's the right fit for me. Before I started doing all of this, I've been I still am I'm a village doctor. That's what I do. I go to various communities. So far, we can afford to go there. If anybody needs help, we use dentistry as a means of reaching out to people. So yeah, as a dentist or a dental student, you do have, a powerful opportunity to use your dentistry to be of service to people and your God. So, so we are a lucky few. We can use our training to bring help to people. So I have a couple of my missionary journeys. This was in Haiti, this was in Cameroon, this was in Ethiopia. Hopefully by the time we keep traveling, I'll cover the earth. That is the goal. Anyway, for right now, we've been to Brazil, Nigeria, Cambodia, Ecuador, Burundi, Zambia, Cameroon, just to mention about a few. And this has helped us, but with what we're doing now, I just realized that I don't have to be everywhere. I don't have to go to those places physically. I can actually do this online. I also have a couple book projects that we're working on. So some people who attended the ECP 101, they have a copy of the book in the middle, The Emptied Cup, which is one of the, it's just a story that outlines all the places that we have been for the last couple years. So interesting read. So everyone who attends this course, if you have not had a copy, you should get one. And it's for free. I give it to you for free. So when you request one, we'll figure a way out how, because everybody's in different parts of the country. So if we can group ourselves, those in Enugu, those in Ebonyi, those in Benin, those in Lagos, Ibadan, Kano, I think Kano and Maiduguri, and Abuja. I think by the time we do that, we should be able to send the book across to you. So I'm going to create a link if you need a book. If you want to get a copy, if you don't mind having one, it's for free. You don't have to pay. Also, before I started publishing books, I was publishing magazines when I was in the University of Benin. So it's not, I've been doing other things ever since I've been a dental student. So as a dental student, I was publishing this magazine back in the University of Benin. It was an interesting read, true life stories of this and that. So right now, during the pandemic, we started a webinar series called Dental Webinar Series, just to talk about implant placement. My thesis back at the University of Michigan was on developing a curriculum for Nigeria's dental schools, if we are willing to come together to have a unified curriculum. So I started working on that, and that led us to where we are right now. So because of that, we can actually increase our communication. So I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you, members of this course, because we are engaging and we are sharing information. We are gathering and giving feedback. So you guys tell me if what we're doing is working, if it's not working. We are creating a collaborative learning opportunity. That is exactly what we are doing right now in this course. And this is what I started thinking about, providing experiential learning opportunities. And that led us to this series. This series started May of 2020, and we have right now, we have like 96 lectures online available to you, to anyone to access it for free. There's no fee to it. Over the years, we've had over, over 1,500 attendees from Jordan, Tanzania, Senegal, United Kingdom, Chile, Portugal, the list goes on. It's been just a privilege to have people from around the world join us on this courses. It's been, just fun learning from other people. This is one playlist you need to have as a member of this class. We have to, most of the material, some of the materials we're going to look at will be coming from this YouTube. So if you type YouTube and go to Dental Webinar Series and type my name, Onoriobe, O-N-O-R-I-O-B-E, you'll be able to get across to this Dental Webinar Series playlist. You want to subscribe to it so that you can get all the videos are there. I mean, it's a rich resource. As a student and as a teacher, I still go back and it's amazing. The material that our guests have put on there, and more is coming. We're going to have like 5 webinars for this class. So we did, we're in Nigeria a couple of weeks ago. We had ECP 101. There we had a hands-on type thing, where it was really those who attended had good things to say about it. So I guess that's why we're even doing ECP 102, and we're going to do an implant masterclass afterwards. So that gets a little more details and more, but we're going in a masterclass, we're going to have you working on pig jaws. So that's going to be that's the next one after 102. So when you get done with 102, you'll be okay to take the master class. And in between, you should be able to feel confident enough to place your first implant on a patient. That is our goal. And one of our goals also is to introduce you to the international. I'm going to get off this for a little bit. I want to show you this site. So is the can you guys see this?
Yes, sir. I can see it.
So what can you see?
What I see is a picture on you're on slide. Slide is showing ECP 101 Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ibadan. There's a picture of a man. The picture of you at the or
Okay.
the right side.
Okay. So maybe that's not what I wanted to show. Thank you. Thank you though. So what do you see now?
Nothing is showing now. It's saying Uvo has started sharing. Okay, it's showing now. Implant training courses, universities.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's showing now.
Okay, so this is where I want us to membership. So at the end of the day, I want you to be able to apply to become a member of the International Congress of Oral Implantologists. You should be able to, so you want to be a member and you can take the exams. So when you finish all these courses, you should be able to take the exam. And the exam, the requirements to be membership, you have to show 20 cases of implant that you've done and you take a written exam. So I'm covering the didactics that should enable you to get certified. If you are a member of if you are a diplomate of the International College of Oral Implantologists, that's a good thing, so that you don't need to be a member to be able to place implants, but to give some credentials and to connect with a bigger group of people. My goal is that I'm trying to prepare you for this exam. And there's another exam by the ITI. That was a little more expensive, but we'll talk about that one some other time. All right, so let's come back to this. So this is ECP 101. This was when we were in Ibadan for this one. So this was with folks in Abuja. I think this was Abuja, so this was Lagos. This is where this is a good facilitator, Dr. Ayodele. I call him my professor. He really facilitated oral maxillofacial surgeon in Marina, General Hospital Marina, Lagos. He was instrumental. He actually brought their own hospital kit to join us in the class. That was super powerful. So we're in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Benin, and Warri. And we are coming back. We're coming back in August to do the ECP 101 for those who did not have it. That course is 25. It's 1 day course and a hands-on. So you get that one is 25,000 just for the materials. It doesn't really cover anything. The 25,000, frankly, because one dummy implant that you get a place costs about $70. And the travel and everything, but just to get it talking. So we did have a talk. So we have a little talk as a presentation that shows, so that's a different for the ECP 101. I'm coming back in August to have that. So we're going to plan it. It's going to be in different locations. It's going to be in Ibadan, Lagos. It's going to be somewhere. We're going to be in the east this time around in Enugu. We're going to be likely in Port Harcourt. These meetings happen if people register. So if I have 5 people, there's no way I'm not going to come there because it doesn't. I need to be able to pay my airfare so if a lot of people, so it's better to group yourselves together and band up. Then it makes the course worthwhile. So we'll try to do that again in August, as well as the 102. The 102 you're taking is going to have a hands-on session like this. It's going to be 2 days. Okay, and it should be fun. So for the interest of this class, we did divide this class into groups, and so we have the Northeast group. If you look at here, all the names we have. I'm just going to go. I'm going to slowly call the names because I'm recording this so that maybe some folks have not been able to find themselves. This is available on the Telegram. So there's a Telegram group for the class. Once you get in, you should be able to see your group. And there's also small groups in Telegram with Northeast. So we have Adedapo Afolabi, Josephine Atat, Timilei Omoyi Wola, Tokwe Savage, Everest, Uche Uzoje, Uchenna Aneke, Dioza Ebube, Udwak Anslem, Egwoke Joseph, Waila Osawe, Udosen Uwakamfon, Uwem Akwang, Valo Vesper, Victor Somoye, Yvette Hart, Uche Kledus, Usiyenga Sandrine, and Saradine Abubakar. So I think some other people have been added to this class, but this is Northeast. This is Southwest. Southwest is Rejoice Peter, Robert Fortu, Semen Ishaku, Shaba, Stephanie, Shedrack F. Young, Sharon M. Shei Adeogun, Solomon Ibekwe, Stephanie N. Rovo Kings, Oluwafumilayo Adeyemi, Oluwaseun Osem, Omosuzi N. Osabweki Godala, Oyinda Odofi, that is our chair lady right there, Dr. Odofi. P. Ayamu, Patrick Okoyono, that's the point man. Patrick Okoyono is the go-to man in this group. You get lost, you want to talk to Patrick. Patrick is like one of the participant coordinators. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, nobody's talking to you. If you talk to Patrick knows how to get to me. So Patrick is pretty vital to this group. So you want to be Patrick's friend. If you get lost, Patrick Koyono is in the Southwest group. Will help you out. Paul Edon, Praise Uko, Praise God Uko, Queensley, Buzube, you're all in the Southwest group. The South group is the Ogenete Jiri Emonina, Okofasa Edwin, Okereke Promise, Olama Agu, Olashemi Folake, Olumide Adebayo, Nebe Onyekachi, Obina Olekama, Okoro Daberechi, Olaoye, Olaiwola, I don't know if I saw that name earlier, Mugisha Amiable, Ngozi Okpala, Ngozi Chuku, Nduka, NK, that's Dr. Uguru, Unkwacha Chidi, Uzoije, Somachuku, okay, Dr. Okachi, Yakoi Major, Obasieze Mary, Obi Arnold. I think Obi Arnold, you're in this class right now. So that's the South group. You have the South group. The South group is made up of Johnson Onifade, Jerry Matthew, Joash Julius, John Oikena, Johnson Titus, Joseph Ndueche, Josephine Atat. You're here again. I need to remove you out of this group. Kegong Jeremiah, Ofomala, Lucky, Lydia Bulus, Martin Mary Olaleye, Matthew Iribogbe, Mfon Akpan, Moses F. Young, Joey Kosoko, Joy Ekenechi, Justin Leo, Cassiania Yarere, Dr. Cassiana, I know you from Port Harcourt, Meti Bemu Olua Damidari, Moses Kimutai. I'm calling your names. I don't know who is a doctor here. Some people are students. At the end of a couple of weeks, in about 3 weeks' time, I'm going to separate the students from this group. So we're going to have our own students group. I'm going to do that. So that I just need to move the students. Some of this material, I think, is just a little bit too heavy for someone who has not finished dental school. So I'm going to move you guys, all the students, just get ready. Okoyono, Patrick is going to help us. We're going to form another group. And I'm going to move all the students into their own group and leave the doctors alone. That's the way we're going to do it. So that it makes it less rowdy and a little more strict for the students. Sorry, I'm diverting here. If you're not going to be able to cope, if you cannot turn in your assignments, the students are in this class for free, just because you're students and I wanted you to get on it. But if it's too much, if you can't submit, if you miss 2 or 3 assignments, I'm going to kick you out of the class. That means you're not serious. That's the way I read it. I know you might have your own challenges, but after 3, if you have 3 things to turn in by the end of in the next 2 weeks, if you have 3 things that you have not turned in, then I really cannot assess your wanting to be a part of the class. This is referring to the students for right now. So someone who paid, if you paid and you don't want to do your assignments, it's okay. You don't get any certificate and you don't get any grade. So your money is going. So I think you want to learn. But for the students, if you do not do 3 assignments in a row, I will have to remove you from the group. I hope that is fair. If somebody type in the chat if that is fair. If you say if it's not fair, tell me not fair in the chat. All right. This is the West group. We have OKK Gracelia Ibrahim Umar Idiawa Abel Ifu Ofonye, Ikenna Ginger Eke, Izudin Hafiz, Janice Lucia, Janice Negbenebo, Godwin Okumu, Hensley Makon Shawulu, Eugene Okeke, Fatima Lami Liman, Faith Peters, Frank Abulime, Fumi Lola Ayash CG, Gabriel Nkebem, Godwin Bassi, Hassan Joshua, Haley Mogalu, Idiongo Monday. The East group is made up of Chinonso Okeke, Chinyere Iro Aganachi, Chisom Ameshi, Chuku Emmanuel, Clara Iwoha, Dishem, A.B. Young, Edem Ofyong, Ekwagu Onyedikachi, Eko Peter, Emmanuel Chukwebuka, Emanuela Yede, Eniola Pemu, Enoch Ijabani, Esther Bassi, Clara Brosa, and Emmanuel Emeka. This is the North group. The North group is made up of Awufa Kende. Kende is my go-to person. If you, she will help. She's one of the people that will be helping. If you get any, she knows how to get across. She'll solve some problems. If you have any issues with anything, try to reach her, as well as Patrick Okoyono. Bima Mweze, Sisi Afrik, Chiamaka Mosu, Abize Yimana Emmanuel, Ahigbeme Ose, Amaka Alex, Aminu Seidu, Ayodele Bayodele, Dr. Uguru Chibaz, Akbaruto Noriode, Anidio B. John, Dr. Mohammed Abdul Mini, Ajeneti Shegun Ali C, Amarachi Obi, Dr. Palancio, Iman Anthony Umuna, and Anthony Ineji, Arnold Mahega, I think you're from Tanzania, and Ashley Nasimiyu. So those are the groups. Those are the groups in this class. Can you see? Are we seeing the screen with the groups?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So this is today we're going to talk about navigating the class. So that is what we're meant to talk about today. So I'm going to take some questions. This is going to be a short. So I have I have 30 minutes to just go through the navigation. So if you are in this class, you should have gotten an email or a text message or something, an email adding you to the class. So when you get added to the class, you need to log on to Google Classroom, and that means your email was used to invite you. If you have paid and you do not get an email to join the class, please email me or training. Can somebody write training at hhhands.org, training at hhands.org. So that's, if you have any complaints about that, just you want to go there. And so when you log on into the class, if you have the class, this is the class code. This code is only for you. Please don't share this code with anyone. I don't want anybody who is not registered. First of all, I don't want somebody who is, so this class is for just dentists and dental students. So if you are any other profession, just remove yourself from the group, please. And no confusion. I don't want to get it confused. I know there are a couple people here already who are not dental students and who are not dentists. I want you to email me. We're going to have another group for the technologists. So if you're a technologist or a therapist, this is not your group. This is for dentists and dental students only. So if you are anything else, email me at training@hhhands.org. I'm going to move you to the technologist group. Because this is a different thing. We're not teaching how to place implants to someone who is not a dentist or a doctor. So let's get that clear. It's not that is not what but you should know what happened. In terms of the technical parts, you know the parts, you know the other stuff. But if you are not a dentist or and if I didn't invite you into this class and you're here, please remove yourself, because I'm trying to audit everybody on here right now. So if you did not apply, please, you should apply. You should put your information there for us to be able to reach you. And that's how you get into the class. So this is what you see when you get to the class. So the rest of it, I'm just going to go, I'm going to stop sharing for now and maybe take a couple questions before we move on. Do we have any questions? I mean, if you don't have any question, I want you to go to the chats and say, we're just 20 right here. Just say no question. All just thumbs up or something. I want to hear from you. I want to be sure that you're paying attention and I'm talking to Ifoma. It's good to see you. I've been trying to reach you to join the class. I think you're here now. Ifoma, Dr. Ifoma from Maiduguri. So please give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. And you say, okay, it is fair. After 3 assignments not completed, students are going to be kicked out of the class. That's what I intend to do. So the students, if it's too much information, please let me know. We can scale it down. We can actually, the students, it's a lot of information, but it will be, because you're going to pay for it later. This course it's almost free. This is a free course you're getting, because whatever you pay does not it's not commensurate with what you're getting. I've spent $5,000 in a day learning this same thing, I'm telling you, and even more. In a day, I spent $5,000 for a course. I don't even, when I came out of there, I'm like, okay, what did I pay for? All right. So I'm getting hands up. I want to get a feedback from you. Yes. Ginger, Josephine, I see you. If you're, so we have what we have done now. So we have those groups, Northeast and all the groups. I'm waiting. I want to hear from everyone. So please, I'm waiting for you. If you have not put your hands, so I need for this course you have to participate. You hands on. Type in that you're good. Ene Abba, thank you, Ene. Ene is a good person. Ene, thank you. Ene brought in a friend. She said, my friend needs to be part of this course. Can you please register my friend? And we had to do that, and they are catching up. So thank you, Palancho. I see you there. Everybody's good. So this is another thing. If you have someone who you think will be able to catch up, I mean, by next week, the lectures, things get more intense. But there's still a little window for any doctor. But it is 40,000 naira for that's what it is. So it's 40,000 naira, and the material, we're having 2 days after now. So this is like the cheapest course. No questions for now. Good. So I'm going to, we have formed a group for the leaders. The leaders of the groups are going to be in a different group so that I can talk to you and so we can pass information across. But this is how we all get into the class. So we're still navigating the course. So if someone is, I'm going to take us to our website. So this is where everything starts. So if you are looking for information and you don't have the information, please let me know. So and if you ever get lost in this course, I want you to go to our website. Okay, I'm going to type this there. This is the site. If you ever get lost in anything, or you don't know what is happening, or somebody needs to register, they don't know how, just go to the site. Website, I put a link on there, and that's where the whole thing starts. It's kind of a lot of links here and there, but so if you want to register for this course, you click here. So I'm going to click here. Let's see where it takes us to. So you want to register for the course, you go here, and these are the courses. So it's like going to courses, the ECP 101, ECP 102, and we're going to bring the Implant Masterclass sometime in August. While I'm around in August, after we're done with 102, okay, there's going to be an Implant Masterclass. Through 2 of my friends are going to be there from University of Columbus, Ohio, and there's a guy from Virginia Commonwealth University. We're coming to give it a more, intimate and more advanced stuff for that one. And there's going to be pig jaws. We're going to learn suturing techniques, and we're going to place implants on a pig jaw. That's coming up in the masterclass. So if you want to join the class, so this is the information you give to someone that wants to join. You come here and is either when you click on each of the courses, it takes you there. Like if somebody wants to register, you just go here and it should take you to the class, to the course, and either you transfer the money to the bank account and send information to the number there. Yeah. Or you just click here. Some people use this. You buy the course, you go to pay stack, and you can pay or you can transfer the money. So that's how we get into the course. So if anybody is confused about that, this is generally how you should be able to do it. So anything about somebody wants to know more about the course and all that stuff, you just go to training, and it explains exactly what we are doing. Okay, somebody said you've not been able to join this meeting. So can you put can someone please share the link on Telegram? I don't know why he's not been able to join it. It's so we can help him out there. So this is the course. Please mute your microphone. I'm recording. Somebody's drawing something on my screen. All right, no problem. Can you see this this stream screen? I just need somebody to help me confirm that you can see ECP 101, this screen where we are right now. Can you describe? Can anyone see the screen? Okay, so the screen is up.
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, thank you much. All right, so once you come to stream is where we make announcements, okay? If you want to find out what's going on, the announcements. So this is what, most institutions, this screen is what most, school children use for their classroom. So from little, everybody gets used to this. So it's like, but it takes getting used to it. The assignments, all the information, all the, right here, that there's going to be webinars, and it says if there's a deliverable, the date will be posted. We're going to have weekly Zoom meetings every Sunday at 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 7 p.m. Nairobi time, and 12 noon Eastern American time. So every week there is a webinar, and it is compulsory for you to attend it, because that's the only way. Because the lectures, some of the material is going to be on the site, but the lectures are important. You need to be there, because I'm getting guests to come in, and it to seem somehow if our guests show up and participants in the course do not show up. So right here, I put an announcement some days ago, showing the dates for June, the webinars, and this is going to be the same link for you to join. And always check the classwork tab. This is the classwork tab. You say always check it. When you come here, you can see. I'm going to go through it one after the other so that you can then joining. And most people have joined the Telegram group. So there's a big Telegram group that you should be part of. That's where I will put information, because I can't be emailing everybody. It's not practical. We are over 150 people in this class. So during the I will post the information on this site. I'll also put it on the Telegram group. Then the group leaders can pick it up, and everybody just make sure. I need all the groups to be formed by this week. If you have not joined, if you have not interacted, if you're not talking with your group, then there's a problem. That means you'll be able to get through the class. If you cannot talk, you need to get into your group. If you cannot get into your group, that means you're not logging in, then it's just not worth your time, because this is mainly going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of group work. So if you check here for the announcements, you always see that. The main thing here is the classwork. So under classwork, you have these topics on the left hand side. Yeah. So you have Meet Me, Helpline. I'm going to go through them one after the other. So this is where we are right now. So these topics are going to increase as we take the course. So this is just introduction. You're trying to get used to this platform, and we're getting a little bit into the material. So for Meet Me, we put it there, and the instruction is right there. 100 people have not done it. That is not good enough. So by next week, if you're a student and you have not done it, I'm afraid I'm going to kick you out of the class. I need to know everyone. I need to know that you can turn in an assignment. That's what this exercise is about. Getting to know you for sure, because it's safe for all of us. I don't want any stranger here. I don't want any person who is not a dentist to be here. I don't want anybody who is not a dental student. So that is my own way of following up with that. So you got to identify yourself, and you have to, just the way this was done, you need to put it like this in a Word document. Write your name, your country, just like that. Some people are not following the instructions. They are writing their position before. That's not what it says. You just follow it as simple. I'm just trying to see how we can follow just this simple instruction and insert your photograph in a Word document or PDF or whatever, and turn it in. You turn it in inside this classroom. So you're not emailing it to me, because I can't be. I'm not checking everybody's email. But when you turn it in here, I'll see it, and I can go to it, and I can just look at it and give you the necessary grade or whatever. Just my own, so that we can just get calibrated in getting used to online class. Could be stressful, but so that's the first thing you need to do. We need to meet you. So let's get that done. After we close, make sure everybody needs to turn this in. By next week, if I don't know you, I'm going to mute your, I'm going to kind of pause you until you can get it done. That's my only way of just making sure that you're not wasting your time. Yeah. Then the next thing is the helpline. So if you need help, you should go on here, helpline. If you need to reach out to someone, just email. If you're confused about the assignment, you don't know what is happening, or you go to the Telegram group and lay your complaint there, and we're going to reach out to you. I'm going to go, is there a comment? Good, I was able to join. Okay, so the characters are small. Okay, Jonathan Mado, you just joined the group, so your name is not there. So if your name is not there, I want you to send an email. If you didn't see your name, the characters are small, but if you go to the WhatsApp, I sent you an email. All the group members have received an email from me saying this is your group. So you just need to check your junk mail. I'm going to send out another email today or later this week so that you can get into your group. So if you didn't see your name in any of the groups, email me, and we will send you. If you didn't see your name in the group, how many people right now don't see their names in the group? If you don't know what group you are, you never got an email. Jonathan Madu, can you just type 1? Jonathan Madu.
Yes.
So I'm going to put you, you're going to be in, I'm going to email you later, and you're going to be in the Northeast group, okay?
All right, sir.
All right. So I know there are 8 of you from Ebonyi who have not assigned you to groups yet, but Jonathan, you're out of that group already, so you're in Northeast, okay? So just email me later on just to remind me to add you into the Northeast group, so that when you're turning your assignments, you turn your assignment as a group. So you need to be in the, and you cannot be moving from group to group. You can't do that. You can't move, and you can't be joining different WhatsApp groups in there. You just have to stick to one so that we can know what is happening. Okay.
All right. See.
All right, thank you much. So, and the next tab here is cases. So there's already an assignment here, and that is due. And this is a group. It's going to be a group assignment. It's due on June 14th. Okay. So the group. So that's why you must get in your group, and you must be active. You must talk. I'm a member of all your groups, so I can see who are those who are just watching and looking. You need to get into this group. In this assignment, it says, how do you make a diagnosis, formulate a treatment plan? Just follow, this one. I want you guys to get together as a group and try to solve this. This is not, the answer doesn't have to be like, correct or whatever, but I just want you to see how your group dynamics, how to put it together. Somebody needs to be the scribe. you have to take turns in summarizing. So for this assignment, it's one person's, a group of people can say, okay, we're going to write it up together. So there's already an assignment. If you go on other cases, you'll see there. And I also sent you something about introduction to the ECP 102. So this is the first thing we should have talked about, which gives you the objectives of this course to make you understand the terms in implant dentistry, to become knowledgeable on how to develop treatment plan. I spent 3 years trying to do this, trying to learn how to treatment plan with all kinds of cases. So it's a skill that you should have if you're going to be successful in giving people predictable outcomes. You need to be able to treatment plan. It's problem solving, actually. You need to understand the surgical and the prosthodontic protocols, when, how, of how we do things. And you should have, you're going to have a hands-on experience at the end of the day. So you can go back there and look at the introduction, what the course objectives are. So you can get, let's see. Yeah. So I posted this back there. I'm going to go back now. So diagnosis and treatment planning, there's nothing there. I'm going to put that next week. So I don't want to overload you. I don't want to put assignments. So that's why it's good to just get them done when it's due, so that by the time I add, we're going to go have 6 modules like this. So the first one is coming, the first one here. So next week on Sunday, I'm going to talk about this. So there's going to be a lecture on the past and future trends of dental implants. I've already given you articles that I'm going to be talking from, so you can read about it, and then we can ask some questions so you can know the historical perspective. Where are we coming from and where are we going? Where are we right now? This is 2022. Implants were first placed in 1965. So we're kind of backwards in this technology because of the costs and different things, industry support and all that. But this is 2022. We should know about implants. It started in 1965. So we're going to talk about it, the guys, the individuals that have given us this beautiful technology, and we'll learn about it so that you can look at, and there's also an article that talks about the future. Where are we going? One day, somebody said implants is going to be not necessary because we would have found a way of regenerating tooth. That's where the world is going, how to make tooth grow, in itself. So that's where science is moving. It's amazing when that comes to pass. And the next thing is the honor code. I need you to see right now, not everybody has turned in this. So you just need to turn in this just to say, yes, I agree. I will commit to producing academic work of integrity. It's important. I know this is the ones that are group work. What you need to submit by yourself, you really need to submit by yourself. You cannot copy from any person. Don't copy from anybody. Okay. Don't submit another person's work. If you do that, I'm sorry. I'm going to kick you out of the class, whether you paid anything or not. That is not acceptable for you to copy for your own assignment. If you copy, it's a no. You can't. Use your own words. You got to, whatever you do, make it a work of honesty. That is like, that's what that's what we do. But I know that things can go. You have a deadline, you can't meet up, or you submit something. Don't submit another person's work. Make it your own. Read it. Add your own words, and let's get with it. There's something about I added here. So there's a pre-class assignment. So once you register for this course, you're going to get an email. And that email, when you register for the course, you're going to get a mail that says you should look at a couple videos and write a summary. Let's see. The due date is June 12th. It's coming up. So there's some things that are due. The group work is due on the 14th, and on June 12th, you should have gone through. The reason I put this material there is to calibrate us. Many people don't know, don't have a clue what we're talking about. These 3 videos will help you. On the 12th, I think we're going to have Dr. Timothy from the University of Ibadan to give a little talk on osseointegration. So we're going to be together. We're going to have a live lecture for that one, but this is a pre-class assignment. You need to look at these videos and summarize. This is where, and this is your summary. This is not group work. This is your summary. There's a video on surgical implant placement. So by the time we start talking about all the things we're going to talk about, you will be already, you already understand where we are. Treatment planning, I'm going to discuss this again. But if you have taken notes and you have done a summary, then it's a win-win for everybody. And there's a lecture also on osseointegration. This we have to do. This we have to do. If we need more time to do it, let me know. So I don't add more material to it. So finishing this course depends on us. If you're not finishing the assignment, I can put some material there, but as a group, remind your members we all need to get our stuff done. That will help you. So the interaction in the group really needs to, the group leaders, all of a sudden you have some kind of responsibility. That one, so you'll find that under introduction to the course. So that's, I'm going to move it up because it is due. I'm going to move it to the top. So when you go there, you can, it is due, it's coming up, move to the top and you can see it. So these ones are due. This was due yesterday. The Meet Me is already late. So if you've not done Meet Me, after a while, we'll begin to take out a little bit of points. So the Mandarin Webinars are going to be here. So if the link of it is right here. So if you get lost, you can find the link. The link is going to be, just go to the topic Mandatory Webinars. For the groups are already here. So all the WhatsApp groups, the Telegram groups, they're on here, and the total number in each group. So here you can talk to your group members. You can figure out say something. Right here we have reference textbooks. So I've given you more than enough to become a successful implant person. All the textbooks you will ever need in implant dentistry. Anywhere in the world. If you read the Avoiding Complications by Mitch, there's the Newman and Carranza Perio, Mitch Contemporary Implant Dentistry, there's Oral Radiology Principles, there's Carl Mitch textbook, then this is powerful resource for CBCT. This you already have. This whole thing, it's more than $1,000. And what I'm saying, the value of it and the access you have to it. So let's take it seriously, and hopefully you can place implants confidently soon. I'm looking forward to having everyone do that, and just get on with the material. And one thing I need you to do is you need to get into, can somebody did anybody find this website? So most of the videos are going to be, so once we finish the videos, I'm going to store them on YouTube, so that anybody can access it. But, you finish this course, you can get a certificate. You finish this course, you can get some C points, so we'll discuss how to get your C points at a later time, but you get a certificate for sure. If you want C points, then we have to talk about that. But so if you have to finish everything, you have to do all the assignments for you to get a certificate. Some of the videos are here. So can someone put in the link? Were you able to find the Dental Webinar series link on YouTube? Was anybody able to find it? We have a few minutes here. I have a patient in the chair. I'll be leaving shortly, but I want to see if somebody was able to get that. Let's share that on the chat. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Let's scroll up a little, please.
About what?
See on this CT facial stuff, facial bone. There's something that I saw there that I wanted to draw your attention to. Like take the slide up a little. It's not moving.
You mean which slide are you talking about? The YouTube
This
one.
no, this one that we're in now, this one that is showing classwork, CT, facial bone orbit. The heading of it was reference.
So what
I
are you
just want
seeing?
to.
What are you seeing right now?
It's not moving. But I'm still seeing the CT facial. Oh, it's out already. I'm not seeing it again.
Okay, is
Okay,
it this one?
no, it's the reference. The reference. The classwork.
Okay, don't worry.
Reference.
When you go in the Google Classroom, you're
Okay,
going to see.
what I'm saying is that you gave an assignment there too. So the assignment appears to be, it's not clear. The
Okay,
assignment you
yeah,
gave on the reference is not clear. And I was wondering, what are we to do there? So I wanted to just
okay,
draw attention to the
okay.
assignment. But you said
Let's go
give a
back. Let's go back.
one-page summary.
Let's go back there. This one.
Okay, yes, go up.
Yeah, this one. There's no
Yes, it has six. Yeah.
turn. Yeah, this one. There's no. We haven't gotten there yet. This is an.
It says
It's not,
review the video, turn in one-page summary. So
yeah.
I was trying to go through it and I did not see, there were many videos. So I was
No,
like,
you've already
what
agreed
am I
that
to
that
do there?
600 will be removed.
Don't worry about this one
That's
yet.
6 months. If you're not staying up to 6 months,
Yeah.
that's your this thing will be.
Hold
We
on.
already agreed on it.
I can hear you. Who is that? You are telling us where you. Please mute your phone. You are telling us where you put your money. Anyway, yes. So, Dr. Okofasa Edwin, don't worry about this one yet. So when we do the CBCT, so that's why the due date is 25th. It's not yet due. Don't worry about it. Okay. When we do the CBCT presentation, then we're going to get into. So there's going to be a CBCT presentation after treatment planning. So the next one is the first course coming up is the history. Then the next one is treatment planning. Then the next one is going to be CBC radiology for implantology. So that's where all this stuff is going to be relevant. But if you want to just get through them, you are free. Okay.
One more thing, sir, just an observation. I don't know for others. I still said this during our last meeting on Sunday. For me, maybe it's my country. I check my email maybe at least twice a day, maybe in the morning and then when I go to bed. But for my WhatsApp, I do that frequently. If I just pick my phone, I'm on WhatsApp. And Telegram, it's when I remember, like, oh, I have Telegram app. So
you know what we're going to do is that we're going to make you pay. I'm going to make you pay 40,000 to get into this class. Okay. Me? Yes. So that, and when you pay, and the information is going to be on Telegram. So if you have to understand, so I'm saying, if you paid money, I understand convenience, but if it is what it is. With Telegram,
it's not about convenience for me. It's not about convenience. I'm trying to talk about the user friendly of the app. I know. I dropped a message on my own group on Telegram, and I was like, okay, if you're online, let's communicate. See, now I've not gotten anybody to reply. So I'm like, if it's on WhatsApp, I can know who read my message and is ignoring it. But for Telegram, I cannot tell who is reading my message.
With Telegram, the messages are left there. With WhatsApp, if you're not there at that time, if you had not joined the group or whatever, you won't see it. Am I right?
Yes, that's true.
So that's the reason why. But I'm saying that if for those, that's what I'm saying. In a few weeks time, I'm going to move the students to their own group. I'm going to move that. That's what I've decided to do. So because if you didn't pay, if it didn't cost you anything, it's nothing. You're just like, yeah, okay, one of those things. But if you paid money, your money is going to go if you don't turn in your assignment. So that's what. So I'm going to introduce a fee for the students. If I notice in the next 3 weeks they are not attending to it and they're not, because free stuff doesn't really, sometimes people don't value it,
I value it, I'm coming.
But I understand what you're saying. It's easy to pick up, but it is what it is. This is what we're going to use, and we'll try it we've done this course before, so it's not like this is the first time we're doing it, and we didn't have any problems with it. And I think Telegram has, we can actually have a channel where we can actually do the entire thing on Telegram. But Google Classroom is here for us to use, and it's easy for me to navigate and put materials and stuff like that. Okay. All right, we are out of time here. If you have any questions, please, you have 1 more minute to take some questions. I'm going to share this recording. I'm going to put a recording, the link on the website, on the Google Classroom video. I'm going to create a video topic and put it there. I'm also going to put it on the Telegram site and we can share it so that people can go back and enjoy. So we've just talked about the navigating this course, and hopefully, if you have any questions, please get your group members to join in. I know it's a little frustrating. People don't answer you. Don't worry. If they don't answer, we'll increase the money. I think it will help to make people answer. We'll increase the money. So you pay $100, make it 50,000, 70. You pay $1,000 for something. If your money goes, then it's okay. But anyway, looking forward. Thank you for joining the course. I think we are going to learn something at the end of the day. Okay, see you, Dr. Savage. I see you. Itunu, thanks for
yeah, all those, sir. Yeah.
Mhm.